endlessly searching for an original sin.
One of the best statements so far.
And I was the one that had to say it.
Oh man, just the sayings he does. Yes.
It is basically you two as a character.
Yep.
Oh no, we're having after I got done at the hospital, I got one of the calls from one of my buddies overseas. He's in Iraq right now.
Oh, how's he doing?
He's good. He's a contractor nowadays.
Oh, nice.
We're just talking about all the stupid shit we used to pull overseas. We talked about one nighttime patrol during Iraq when it was Halloween, where
Oh God.
we decided to have some fun. We knew we were going to have one of our... There's actually a MOS for photographers in the military.
Right.
Really quick, let's give the warning. This game has frightening scenes, a sudden increase in tension and all that shit. This is called Rise of Insanity. Okay, go ahead.
So, what we decided to do, it was Halloween. So we said, I'll wait till the cutscene's over.
Calm down. Calm all your senses. My name is Dr. Stephen Dyer. You are here because your disorders started to get out of control. You ceased to behave normally, and disturbing thoughts took control over you. You will undergo my original therapy. I will show you the film I created. And at the end, you will tell me what feelings you have while watching it. And if you saw anything wrong.
So heads up, Reaper will also be playing this in VR in a few weeks. Alright, well, I don't know yet.
So, what we ended up doing is, again, it's Halloween. We figure let's have some fun. So, and they says, look, whatever you do, whatever thing y'all want to put on, that's fine. Just don't ruin your uniforms.
Wait, was that Dracula?
Okay. So we decided to put our ponchos on and have it soaked in fake blood while we're on a foot patrol through a village.
Oh shit.
We got some great footage. The problem was every time we went back into that village, it was a fucking ghost town. No one would come out of the fucking town, other houses. The bazaar was completely empty until and we figure, are we about to get attacked here? Because that normally what happens when there's an attack coming. People stop being seen. They stop being scarce. And they start being scarce. Well, so finally one of our commanding officers went into the town to talk to the elders. And apparently...
No one paid a fuck attention to what just happened on screen?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, wait till this is in VR for you, motherfucker.
I'm making coffee. But, so apparently they thought they really thought it was a series of, like, demons walking the earth. So for almost, like, 3 weeks straight, we were going on this convoy and they were avoiding us thinking that we weren't human.
That's the way to do it. No.
And no, that was the joke. I'm like, do we need to do this on a regular basis?
Right?
If it makes our situation this easy, just scare the shit out of them.
Waiting for results. Test a new therapy. Okay.
The patient's data. Edward, 41 years old, day September 1st. I know Edward as far back as I remember. He worked as a gardener in our neighborhood. From the preliminary interview, I got to know that he suffers from a dream disorder. He has constant nightmares and can't sleep well as a memory disorder. Sometimes he doesn't remember what happened a couple of days or hours ago. I have some suspicions connected with his case, but it's too early for the detailed diagnosis.
Okay.
Okay, let me ask y'all a question. Does anybody remember... Hang on, let me pull the chats back up. Does anybody here remember a game on, like, the original PlayStation 2 called Suffering?
Yes, I actually have a copy of that game we can play while you're here.
I never played the second one. I played the
It
first
was
one.
kind of shit. I tried playing and it was kind of shit.
I like the first one though. But if anybody doesn't know, Suffering was a great game where you played as a a convict in,
I want one of these couches, god damn it.
yeah, where you played as a convict, locked up in a pen. It was basically almost like you were locked up in Alcatraz because you're on a
Birds and birds.
prison on an island. But during that whole time, demons start coming out of the earth and everything like that. But it's supposed to be, it's a really good psychological horror game. And the whole time you're in prison because you murdered your wife and kid. Coming to find out, it was, you were possessed by a demon, and as you went through the story, you actually decided, are you a human or are you a demon?
Oh! Look, there's your kid.
Interesting.
God damn it, Reaver. Shadow's just noped the fuck out already, hasn't he?
Oh, I'm still here. Mentally, no. I've checked out.
I think me and Shadow are on the same line on that one. Mentally, we're on vacation.
We'll save Call of Cthulhu, guys. Also, why is everyone shitting on the new one? I've enjoyed it so far. Dr. Duell launches his new experimental treatment method.
For a second, I thought you said Dr. Doolittle.
I read it twice too in my head. I'm like, God damn, Dr. Doolittle got tough.
Dr. Doolittle upgraded from animals.
I can talk to the animals, but can I experiment on the humans? Roddy McDowell, no! Was it Roddy McDowell or was it, who was in the original movie? Was it Roddy McDowell? No, it wasn't. It was the other one.
For Dr. Doolittle?
Yeah, the original one.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy? Oh.
No,
The
that
original.
one.
That was a remake.
I don't know these things.
Want
Fight
the
me.
song? If I could talk to the animals.
Hey, who in the
Yeah,
chats
sorry.
remember who was the original actor that played Dr. Doolittle?
It wasn't Roddy McDowell. I think it was the other one. I have, the Jabs actually gave me a copy of the new Call of Cthulhu. I was actually playing it today, and while we were doing the lights outside to take them down for the move, all
Rex
you hear
Harrison.
out of my computer is the chant for Cthulhu, and my uncle looks at me and goes, "Can you try to summon the Elder Gods when I'm not here?" I'm like, "I'm not doing it!" I left the video game on.
Thank you,
Oh.
Z-Brux. Rex Harrison.
Rex Harrison,
Yep.
thank you. I was completely off. I was thinking of a completely different actor. Oh, that is a painting that no sane person should ever own. Ever. I know art and I know what I like.
Tragedy. A mother and child were murdered.
I like the more
Later was
dark style of Victorian
Wait.
era paintings.
Wait. Are you looking at the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. To be a second, I thought it turned into a painting of Stephen King's It.
It's a skull in that one. I wonder if the actual painting has that ability. Because I do know there's some paintings where if you look at them in different angles or different lights, they look completely different.
To be honest, I wasn't too much of a fan of Layers of Fear.
Layers of Fear was
Actually-
fun, but I wish there was more to it.
I liked Soma better.
That's a different group that made that. I liked Observer out of that group of devs. I like Observer.
I haven't played Observer yet.
It
I
is,
haven't played Observer.
it is so much fun. It's a little heavy-handed toward the end, but it's still good. For a minute, I didn't know if that was Shadow's cat or the game.
Oh. Hang on. Going on, is that you?
Madness Symphony. I can say certain words.
What? What?
So a
do you want?
pianist.
Do you want to come up? You want to be pet?
Dear Mr.
Nope,
Duell.
okay.
Damn it, now I can't think of whether to say the other one. No, you know what? Doolittle. We're just calling him Doolittle because Doolittle just got hardcore. I would like to remind you that you gave me a free hand in the development of one part of the garden. Therefore, my decision was to mainly plant dahlias. I have accentuated them with clementis?
Clematis.
Clematis flowers. I surrounded everything with white poppies. You will be delighted, Edward. Poppies, yay!
If I cut on the dick! Oh god!
It
Really?
begins. His cat. You should tell the story of how live. Oh, you should watch our Let's Play of Case, the animatronic, what the fuck ever. Just
Oh,
because-
that's right, because... Alright.
Don't spoil it for him. Don't spoil it for
Okay.
him.
Yeah, guys, go watch that, because...
That's
shit
almost
happened
as
with
good as
cats.
Outlast.
The cat made you damn near shit your pants.
Oh, no,
No,
it's-
no, no, no.
We can't spoil it for you, man. You gotta find this one out yourself.
Yeah. Christ, I haven't even watched those. I need to go back and watch them, because I don't... I remember what happened, but I never
Are you
saw
afraid
what.
of black people?
Shut up. Not talking about that series.
We are going to have you do horror one of these days when you've got more time.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
No, I told my
Aw.
nephew that you plan on having me do Resident Evil 7 when I'm down there. He's like, so it's gonna be funny. Everybody's gonna have somebody else is gonna have a camera watching you try to sneak around the corner in VR.
Yep.
Best part is we actually will have a webcam because I'd like to thank Taxman who actually sent us a webcam just for this occasion. I will not be on I might be on webcam. I don't know yet. I'm still not completely sure if I'm ready to show myself.
Hey, worst case scenario,
Hey, don't worry, your
just
face will not be
smartphone.
shown at all, Reaper.
I don't give a shit.
No, I thought you didn't want to show it on TV.
I mean, if you want to put me on camera to see how goofy I look trying to clear a corner, fine.
Yeah. I
But-
don't really want to show your face without, consent. So
Oh, yeah.
while you're wearing the VR stuff, yeah. Yeah, that's different.
Oh, yeah.
Sweetheart, remember that you are on duty today. Oh, good, we're playing a soldier.
Mhm.
Dr. Doolittle is now a soldier. Holy shit, we're getting hardcore. Dr. Doolittle went nuts.
Yep.
Is he gonna hunt the animals next?
The best game to hunt is a man. What was that book? Where the guy crashed on an island and next thing you know he becomes the hunted.
It wasn't Red October, it was
No, that's the freaking
Most
submarine.
Dangerous Game?
I think so. The doorbell's ringing.
Was it? I
Or
thought
the
it was a
phone.
phone.
It is a phone.
Am I talking with Dr. Stephen Dowell?
No.
It's Doolittle. Why did it go black?
Oh, it was loading.
We've loaded in. The hunter becomes a hunted.
Tatsu.
Patient Edward 41. Day September 11th. Patient has told me about his dreams where he tries to murder his wife and child.
Oh.
As far as he said before, he's a bachelor, and he hasn't said anything about children. It could be some traumatic memory from his childhood. I have to get to know about it during our next meeting. It is a harder case than I expected. Some symptoms indicate that the patient can possess multiple personality. But these are only suspicions. I have to ask my friend, Abraham.
Man, and we're friends with Lincoln. So I
10
did
to
pick-
1, the guy is his own therapist.
It is nothing certain. Please come to the morgue for identification purposes. So I did actually purchase this game, so that we could end up doing it in VR, and because I want to try it. Dear Abraham, I apologize for not having written so long. I was occupied with family and work matters, and did not have enough time. I trust that you are okay. How is your wife, Berta? I currently have a case of a certain patient, Edward Smeared. He is 41 years old. He is reporting problems with sleeping and memory. I noticed he seems to have certain minor tics. There are times when he suddenly and strangely moves the small finger of his left hand. How was that? Okay. He told me about a nightmare that has been haunting him for some time. It is the only dream that he is able to remember. He told me he had attempted to kill his wife and child in that dream. However, he was not able to do it. He constantly wakes up before the very end. It is very strange because Edward is actually a bachelor and does not have any children. What do you think of this? My assumption is that these are the beginnings of schizophrenia or multiple personality disorder. However, you're the one who has more experience in psychopathology.
Psychopathology.
Best regards, fuck off. I
You
tried.
too.
Love you too, Shadow. That's a
Yep.
big fucking clock.
That's not a clock, that's a scale.
Yep.
Is it?
See the you see
Yes,
the weight
it's
on
a
top of
scale.
it?
Oh, I didn't notice it at first. I thought it was wearing a hat.
Oh, what the fuck? This is why she's our special little girl.
Yeah. Also, why she fires me and rehires me without ever telling me that I'm been rehired. How the hell does that happen?
I'm gonna fucking fire you.
Yeah,
First,
you do that.
First, I'm gonna be right back because I gotta walk the puppies. So,
Oh, okay.
you're all gonna
We'll
look at
get
this
to-
beautiful, beautiful coat hanger and listen to these two retards talk about retard things. I'm gonna get away with that because I know Reaper's gonna hit me when he's here.
Yep.
See, I don't have to do a damn thing.
Nope. No, I took story time last time with the butt plug mortar.
Well,
It's your turn
let's
for
see.
story.
I'm trying to think of a story I haven't told, but at the same time, my memory is such shit that I've probably retold every story so far at least 3 times.
If anything, we should hear Shadow's relationship stories.
Fuck no. God. I have really, 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 really bad luck when it comes to relationships. I've been engaged twice so far. I live alone with 2 cats now. So,
I've been engaged
Yeah.
once.
yeah, the first time was about 12 years ago. No, 13 years ago. And that ended, well, very poorly. Yeah.
My fiance
was-
died. My fiance, and before you start going, oh, I'm so sorry, I've had time to deal with it.
I wasn't. Honestly, if you
no,
can
I'm
talk
talking to
about
the
it,
chats.
then...
I'm talking to the
oh,
chats.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
I completely forget about them at times.
died in a car accident while I was deployed.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Don't get me wrong, when I first got the news of it, I was a joy to be around.
I know the feeling. For me...
Because it was her sister's fault that she got killed.
ooh,
She had to go pick up her fucking older sister from a goddamn college party because she was too drunk. And she got into a car accident.
on the way to go get her.
No, on the way back. My fiance died. Everybody else, her sister in the car lived. Not even a scratch.
Probably because she was so drunk.
Yep.
It probably made her just kind of go limp during it, and she avoided the worst of the damage.
Oh man, it was a. Oh man.
Yeah.
And she had the audacity to be. She had the audacity to be waiting for me to talk to me when we
You got back.
deployed back home. Like on our welcome back ceremony, my fiance's sister was waiting there. Like that's some. You have some balls. You've got some just straight gall.
True, but at the same time, it also depends on what she said when you got back. The way she treated you, the way she reacted.
Hi, how you doing? Is the first thing came out of her mouth.
Oh, okay, deck the bitch. Yeah.
Well, again, we talked like a few years later. And it's
Okay.
just like she had no idea what to do. So she panicked
She-
and just went.
Sucks at talking to people then.
Well,
So,
I had to give her the thing because thinking back on, she's also kept beating herself over the fact that she got her sister killed.
yeah.
And she's also grieving as well.
Let's see. I went through
So-
kind of the same thing, but mine. It was 5. I actually put this into the spooky story chat because of everything that transpired for the first 2 weeks or so after my dad's funeral. But it was 5
I read that
days, Yeah,
I read
5
that one.
days before my 13th birthday, him, my half sister, who was only 3 years old, and stepmother all killed in a car accident. Worst
Hang
part
on,
was
I've got a comment
yeah.
to reply to. Your comment is violence is bad. Think about this, and this is from a soldier's perspective. The next time you say violence is bad, just remember it's all the violence that allows you to have your freedoms and lets you sleep peacefully at night. You're welcome.
As well as the fact that those that even not the military, just could be a regular Joe, but when you get into trouble, you want somebody who can enact some sort of violence on another person.
Yep.
So either that or be intimidating as hell so that violence isn't needed. But that's been my trick so far, just for the past 20 years or so, is that I don't
violence
get
is bad, yeah, but thank your freedoms on those that are good at violence.
Yeah. But yeah.
You're that right, dead man.
You know, violence may be bad, but at the same time, I'd rather be the one being able to do the violence. Just because, honestly, I'd rather not have violence done to me. So,
actually, ironically, I like one of my, drill sergeants. He's like he says the goal should always be peace. And we're like, you're teaching us to kill, but you're always talking about like the best thing for us is to always aim for peace. He's like,
of course,
and he uses an old saying. He didn't remember where he heard it. He's like, I'd rather be a warrior in a garden than a flower on a battlefield.
It was actually because I remember that exact saying. It was be a warrior in a garden than a gardener on a battlefield.
He told us it was a flower on a battlefield.
That too. I guess both work. But anyway, what I was saying though before.
Yeah, finish.
Oh, no problem. But a little bit after the accident and everything, what had happened was that there were a bunch of...
Wait, people think you're black?
Yeah. It's funny. I don't correct them.
He's whiter than I am.
Yeah, I'm actually Asian. I'm going to let them think that.
Finish.
Anyway. Yeah. But, what the hell was I saying? Oh, with the accident, what had happened was there was a couple of cars of teenagers, and apparently they were playing this thing called speed tag in their cars.
No.
And the driver lost control of his vehicle, hit my dad's car on at 100 miles an hour. So the weird thing was he was the driver of that car was the only one that survived. His best friend or whatever was in the passenger seat. He died. And come to find out he wasn't on drugs, wasn't drinking or anything, just stupid teenager. That's all it was. He was a straight A student. And I found out...
I mean, that's the thing, when you see people like doing like what the hell is that crap called? Like the Chinese fire drill at the fucking lights and those teenagers that would come up behind somebody, jump out of the car and start banging on the person's car in front of them.
Yeah.
And they don't even know who the fuck it is.
Yep.
Oh, are you stupid? A group of teenagers did that to me when I was in Atlanta one time.
Oh, Christ.
Bang on the bed of my truck. I jump out the car and I've got a gun. They're like, oh, no. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, we're just playing. I'm like, get the fuck back in your car before you get shot.
Yep.
What the hell is wrong with these kids? I get it if it's like somebody you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just playing.
Oh, yeah.
Why the fuck are you going to do that crap with a total stranger?
I've got another story for that one. But finishing up, basically, finally I hit 18 years old. And my mom had told me all about the kid and everything, what had happened. Well, I went down to the casino. Me and my buddy were going to go see a movie. And for whatever reason, there was this girl there. And we all got... this was back when I was in Vegas.
Ah, gotcha.
And so there was this girl there. We got to talking, and for whatever reason, that accident came up. And she goes,
"This was when you were a kid, wasn't it?"
Yeah, that was when I was a kid. This is 5 years after.
Dead Man says, yeah, because kids have no common sense these days. He's talking about when, how many years ago?
This was 19 years ago now.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's about a couple of decades ago, Dan.
Yeah.
Kids in general, like even I'll admit from my perspective growing up I had no fucking sense.
Oh, same here.
Most of us didn't. Most kids don't.
Shit,
It doesn't matter what day and age you were born in.
When I was about like 6 or 7 years old, me and two of my cousins went into a construction site, and I remember finding on the second floor of this wood stud home, there was already a bathtub in there with a drain plug in it. I pulled the damn
Took a
thing
shit in
out.
it.
No, I pulled the plug on it, wondering why the fuck it was in there. Water started coming back up out of it, and the tub started overflowing into this wood stud built home.
Oh no.
And me and my cousins just bolted.
You didn't
Never-
plug it back up?
No, I couldn't. It wouldn't stay down.
Oh.
So we just fucking bolted, and I never told a soul. This is the first time I have told anybody that story.
No, I think me and my friends, again, when I was younger, I loved used to going up to Atlanta. Used to love it.
Mm-hmm.
Found a construction site, and we stole a crate full of demo caps.
Oh, dear God.
Oh yeah. Well, and then we
Okay,
knew
I got
Mr. Akrons. He wanted to clear out some trees on his property. So we decided to make some homemade explosives.
You didn't. Oh, God.
Um,
Did they work?
actually, better than I thought they would.
Oh, God.
Cleanup was a pain in the ass. We kind of overdid the charges.
Oh, shit.
Just a little bit. Instead of just blowing the tree and letting it fall, we didn't understand that we needed to put perforation holes for everything to just kind of open up. So it turned it into just like a grenade. You just had the tree turn into a bunch of shrapnel.
Did you at least drill a hole or something into the tree to put it in there before you lit it?
I think that was our mistake. Instead of just wrapping
God.
it around the tree, we embedded we used a
knot hole?
it was a concrete auger to bore into it to actually set the explosive in the core of the tree instead of actually wrapping it around the, because I learned in the Army, when you're doing a landing zone like that, you actually wrap the explosive around the outside of the tree.
Yeah.
And it blows in and drops it that way. So we literally turned trees into grenades or claymore mines at this point. And the thing is, we wired up 50 of them at one time.
Oh, my God.
And we hit the button, and when you watch a giant oak launch about 5 feet in the air before coming down and then falling,
it's amazing and terrifying at the same time. And you said you had 50 of them?
Yeah, we had 50 of them. Luckily, we were smart enough to stand far enough away because we didn't know which way the trees were going to go or anything like that. So we didn't get hit with either. But when we got there and all we see is just splinters and kindling and all this shit, we're like,
oh, God.
And next thing you know, we have the fire department and the cops showing up in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
He's like, when one of our friends, Mr. Miller, he was the sheriff at the time. He just looks at us. He's like, "All right. 2 questions. Who made the explosives? And where did you get the blasting caps?"
That had to be a fun conversation right there.
Oh, my dad, he beat the shit out of me, but it was
well deserved.
Oh yeah,
Jeez.
oh yeah, we could have killed ourselves.
Oh, God, yes.
But again, my dad's a Marine.
Yeah.
So at the same time, 2 days later, he's like, "Why didn't you invite me for that shit?
Right?
I could have shown you how to do it correctly."
Yeah. And had it to where, at least if the cop showed up, he could have explained it.
Oh, the only reason that we didn't get any charge brought against us is because, one, we didn't get hurt, and 2, we did clear the property.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, anyway, back to finishing up that damn story I started 20 minutes ago.
It's all right.
And no problem. We just getting sidetracked. Anyway, as I said, I went to the casino with my buddy. We met the girl. We started talking. She said, "Oh, my God, that was my neighbor." Without even realizing it, 5 years after it happened, I found the first and only connection I ever had to meeting face to face the motherfucker that had taken them. What do you think I did?
Tried to have a relationship with her.
Nope. I said, thank you. Have a good night. I got up and walked away. Never saw her again.
I would have been that person to try to get some closure through her.
Not through her, because she said she knew who it was, and the entire time through those years, I always, even knowing that he was a straight A student, that, you know, he wasn't drunk or on drugs or anything, couldn't help it. I hated him. Fucking hated him.
You have somebody that took somebody precious away from you. It doesn't matter. It's not logical.
Oh
It's
yeah.
that you're going to hate.
And it was at that point I had the chance to do something. And honestly, I thought about it for a moment, and it's like, you know what? No, don't need to.
It's one of those things where it's the bigger man scenario. Do you follow through with your anger, or do you let it be?
It wasn't even that. It was honestly, it was just, I realized that he had to live those past 5 years knowing that not only did he kill 3 strangers, but his best friend as well, all because of his own stupidity. He had already been through enough hell.
I'm about to say the guilt he
that-
probably felt was probably worse than anything you could have done to
Wow,
him.
I
at that
came
point.
back to the
Exactly. Yeah. Well, we started doing story time. But
Yeah, talking about like...
It's Halloween,
what happened.
motherfuckers. You tell scary stories, not depressing stories.
well, considering that the precursor to this was seeing the ghost of my father, you missed that part.
What? You know what? I'll listen to it in recording or in...
Oh no. Oh no. I didn't actually say it in the recording. That one I put in the scary story chat in or the spooky stories
Spooky Scary
chat on the
Skeletons?
Discord. Yeah, that too.
No, we were sharing some... It started off with people asking about relationship stories.
How? You know what? I'm just gonna keep playing the scary game now.
So, and it just kind of...
It devolved from there.
I talked about my fiance, what happened there, and...
All right, moving on. Hi guys, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I left you alone with them. I haven't learned my lesson.
No, she hasn't. But hey, at least this time, you know, we haven't done anything that'll get you demonetized or anything. Yeah, if they put this up.
Give it a few minutes.
Oh, definitely. We're gonna fuck up.
What the
Yeah.
hell did you do? What the hell are you talking about, dead man?
What the hell are you seeing Dead Man talking? I don't actually... Oh.
Twitch.
Dead man keeps jumping chats.
I had to pull
Oh.
off a man with knee and back. What the?
I got close to that one too, honestly.
And a nightstick around my throat.
Yeah, that one, I don't think I'm going to share that story.
No, it's never good when you actually do have an altercation with the cops.
Oh no, put it this way, I told a man that he better come up with a story. I wanted it to have unicorns, I wanted to have leprechauns, I wanted to have the whole 9 yards. It better be fanciful as fuck because it'll determine whether he lives or dies.
Was that when you were a bouncer?
Nope.
Okay.
That's when he had issues.
And just
You-
randomly
you
dead
can-
bodies.
You could
That's where you leave 'em,
easily
right? You
say
don't
I
have to
had...
take 'em to the morgue.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, definitely had issues back then. That was with my first fiance.
When we first started talking?
Actually, no. It was a little after that, I think. Because
You were a
I
baby
first
little
met.
motherfucker back then.
Well, yeah, I first met you when I was what, 15?
God, we've known each other too long.
I know, right? But no, that was when I was 20. So it involved my ex and a Greyhound bus and a random guy that I sent off to jail. So good lord, that game is loud.
Yeah, I had to turn it down. No, I turned it down on my own volume.
Yeah, I don't know how turning it down.
How do I do that?
Your master volume.
Corey's gonna ask how to find his master volume.
Shut up.
Bottom left-hand corner, there's an arrow on your toolbar or taskbar.
Shadow, is it
Uh,
creepy yet?
You see where it has the speaker?
Shadow, do you want to rubber
Deafening
ducky?
connection. What the fuck are you talking about, master volume?
All right. Go down to
Are
your
you
task.
talking? You're talking about my taskbar? No, because then it'll turn down the entire Discord. No, I'm trying to just get the game
I
level
can
lower on
turn
my
down the
end.
game for you. Hold on.
Okay.
All you had to do is say please.
No.
You also have user inputs, voice and video. You have input and output options.
Oh yeah, I've got those at max, so I can hear you guys.
Key to her heart is located where your journey begins. We're
Dirty
going on
joke,
a
but I'll let it go.
Well,
Your journey begins when you get birthed, so... What,
exactly.
You know?
You guys want to
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that, motherfucker. God, we are too much alike.
Shadow, you should come down and help us next week. Or the week after. Wait, next week
Can't.
or the week after?
I don't have any PTO saved up or money. I got a hospital bill to pay.
What
I
does this
got
look like to you two?
taxes to do.
Each one of you go.
Looks like a
Dick and
Grim
balls?
Reaper. No, to me, I'm seeing the Grim Reaper. I'm seeing swords being thrust into him from the sides. And it ain't doing shit to him because the motherfucker's reaching out to grab somebody.
To be honest, all right.
Either that or a Templar. One of the two.
I'm seeing an individual with 2 guns because if you look at the top
Yeah,
right corners, muzzles and iron sights.
I was mistaken that for the hilt and scabbard of a sword.
My thoughts on the
To
next
me-
Bubsy game? Why the fuck?
To me, it looks like 2 guns because you got muzzles and iron sights.
Right.
Welcome to the ink block test, everyone.
So-
That's actually supposed to be a thing to your psyche. Was it Freud that did the ink block test, or was it one of the other ones?
Rorschach.
Probably.
I was gonna
It was
say,
the Rorschach.
They're
Freud
called
thought
Rorschach
everybody
tests.
wanted to fuck their mother. Isn't it funny how Freud's stuff is being thrown out now?
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of his shit is being seen as bull. Like the whole
Okay.
thing where everyone wants to fuck their mother.
It wasn't everybody wanted to fuck their mother. It's certain aspects of it. Oh, I swear to God, if you stop texting me the...
What's
I'm
going
tired
on?
of the political bullshit.
Oh yeah, you have to keep saying stop to them and they'll stop.
No, these are my friends.
Oh,
Or people
oh.
I know actually sending me...
Somebody keeps
this
signing
crap.
me up for that political bullshit.
Hi.
I mean, it's...
How about you fuck yourself? Thank you.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, the fact that Stacey Abrams, the fucking Democratic runner for Georgia, openly came out and says, "Oh, if I get in office, I'm definitely going to try to ban AR-15s."
You
Well,
And
there went
then-
her campaign.
No, right there on, what was it, CNN?
Mm-hmm.
And then she got, well, what about a whole confiscation? She completely sidesteps the issue. And now you had Oprah Winfrey come to Georgia to campaign on her behalf.
Oh, God.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, here's a policy that you need to pass. No outside state interference. No other state can interfere with another state's election.
Yeah.
Because Stacey Abrams could not get enough support here in the state of Georgia, that she was forced to go to California to raise money for her campaign. And still didn't raise enough in comparison to the Republican candidate.
So that happened.
How about you fuck yourself?
I want to see Shadow do it.
PTSD flashback?
Yeah, uh-huh.
I'm sorry. It's just... And then you've got... I love it because all my gun friends are getting together on like YouTube and stuff like that, like Iraq veteran, wanting to have like these discussion boards and this, that, and the other. I'm like, okay. He's like, you want me to be there? He's like, no, you're too...
Can someone please
I'm
see
too-
in the call write down in the chat room 6?
Okay.
Thank you.
You're not gonna remember that.
Nope.
There we go.
I'm also not writing it down in the chat.
I can't do it.
That's okay.
How do you not gonna remember 6?
No, I mean because it's gonna be part of the code. That's why.
Are you sure it's not saying you need to check the eyesight room in number 6?
Yes, I know it's also checking that. It's also telling us that one too. But if it's saying numbers, it usually means it goes to a code.
Which there was a 4-digit code lock, if I remember right, or a 3-digit at
Exactly,
least.
3-digit.
Ah. See, you remember things. You remember things good.
7.
7.
Nope, hold up.
99.
Yeah, we've got either the 70 or the 99. Or, hell, that could be the whole code, 099.
Start writing numbers down.
Oh, for the love of... Oh, let me get a pen and
Well,
paper.
Considering
You
it
can
just
just
focused
type
on
it in the chat
7-year-old.
room that's in our Discord. Like our little chat here.
What?
How
I've
to
got a
piss
little
off
notepad.
no
I've got a
more
little
neighbors.
military notepad that's right here.
Wait.
All
Write
right,
down
hang on.
629. Write down 629.
629099, and then we have a 6 and a 7. All right, and that's in eyesight room number 6, so that might be the code, 629.
Yep.
So I'm thinking. Get ready for jump scares.
Oh no, spooky, spooky.
Joke's on you, you're the one that keeps going, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. See, I hate. There's a thing. I hate elevators.
Yeah, so do
Abs-
I.
Not a fan of them.
Oh, I hate them because of Dead Space.
I got stuck in one as a kid, so.
Ah.
I don't
No,
know why I remember why I'm afraid. I don't feel safe in them.
See, I want you to stream Dead Space, Dead Man. Or Shadow.
I'm Dead Man now. Okay. Hi, everybody.
Shadow
I am
will
now
do
Dead Man.
Space eventually.
Hello.
Yeah. Dead
Theater.
Space and Dead Space 3. I got all 3 of them. Though Dead Space 3, I'm gonna probably need to find somebody to be my wingman on that one.
How you been, Beardy?
Hey, Beardy.
Oh, he left. It's just the 3 of us now. 629. Yep, there he is. Is that? I don't know who the fuck that is.
I check.
Beard Barian.
That's it.
I tried to jump in and scream boo, but it didn't connect.
Beard Barian, hi, sweetie.
I have no idea who you are.
Boo.
Um,
I saw your last video.
he's another YouTuber. I think you'd actually like
I
him.
am the barbarian that goes brrr in the night.
Ah,
I am that scary thing that gets stuck in your shoe and kind of jabs you in the toe.
Your dark.
That's
I
kid
am
probably
the-
high- This
I
kid is
am
probably
Darkwing
drunk or
Duck.
high as shit right
Yes.
yep.
Yeah.
Damn,
now. Which
I
one
thought
are
I-
you, drunk or
I
high?
thought I was the one that had the deep.
Yes.
Both. Lovely.
Teeth.
You know, just from them calling you Beardy, the way your voice sounds, the whole idea of being a drunk thing, I think you're a dwarf. Not a midget. No, I'm talking about the old school fantasy dwarf thing.
He's too tall to be a
But we
dwarf.
do hang out and fuck the same women.
That would not surprise me.
Hey, you can't knock a dwarf woman. They have some of the biggest tits.
That and they're so small you can stack them up and you can do squats to
No,
alternate
they're the
between
perfect
them while
height. You can
clap.
use them as an end table for your beard.
Oh, did it work?
No, they couldn't hear
Oh,
you
damn
over
it.
the game.
Yeah.
But again, they're also the perfect height. You can use them as an end table for your
Oh,
beard.
they're asking if this is a discount Kratos. Oh, that's just mean.
Am I? I don't even know anymore. No, Kratos is a discount me. Fuck that guy.
I'm turning it.
I like this guy. I approve.
He is. Go check
You
out
wish
his
your
channel.
you wish your beards were that epic.
Oh hell no, my beard
No,
is
no, I'm good. I'm good.
I mean Kratos.
Yes,
Oh.
he does. He also wishes that he didn't need a fucking magic stick in order to kill motherfuckers. What a pansy.
Right?
Let's see you take out a god with a standard axe.
I
Oh,
will.
this is
I
gonna
got one. Its name is
suck.
Axie.
Now again, back where the journey begins, your mother's vagina. This is what the womb.
No.
There's a lot less screaming than when I came out of there.
Oh, this.
So the question then becomes
It's gonna be
the
fun.
Wow, it's gotten big when you came out, Beardy. I mean, hell, it's got fucking birds in that bitch.
right?
Well, yeah, I just
Oh, I'm sorry, bats.
wrecked him, turned her, killed him, etc. I don't know. There's a joke there. I just can't think of it right now.
Wrecked him, damn near killed him.
Yeah, but your mom. It doesn't really work out. I don't know. Clearly, I'm too.
This
sober.
reminds me of
I'm
that
gonna
episode
fix
of
this.
South Park where somebody had put a fucking nuke of what's her name's fucking put. And when they went to go in to disarm it, the whole a full-grown man completely went in, and there's like some creature on top of it. South Park was a weird show.
Wasn't
Yes.
that the game?
Huh?
Wasn't that the second game?
Don't remember.
Oh, they
I don't know
did
if
it in the
was
second game,
episode.
or in the first game.
The first game. The Snook Up the Sniz.
Yeah.
I'm so
Hold on,
confused.
guys. We're having I can see that we're dropping a little bit of frames. We should be okay. Why are we dropping a ton of frames? What's going on?
I must be breaking
I
it.
will be right back, guys. I need to go do something. I'm going to restart the stream, so give me a second.
Okay.
No, I'm blaming.
It's
See, this is why you don't trust Canadians. They ruin your streams.
Ah.
everybody's talking about the shit that everybody giving Canada shit. And again, as a kid, I couldn't help but love Canada because it gave us fucking Pamela Anderson and those giant knockers.
Right.
Have you seen Beardy's newest video? That shit was hysterical.
Which one? Where he's at night running around?
No, the last one I saw, the one I saw was the one about the weed. The cannabis becoming legal. And he's wandering around looking for someone
what was
alive.
it? Like legalization day 5?
Yeah, that made me laugh so hard.
Where it's just a fucking where he's looking at it's the morning mist, but he's talking about legalization day 5. I'm just gonna find my house.
Oh God.
Is he still in the call or did he leave when I stepped away?
Apparently he dropped out.
Why?
Yeah.
No, it's saying that it was having issues.
Discord. Yeah, Discord kicked him.
Damn it, Discord.
Yeah, I love the comment, dead man. Basically he's saying, yeah, Pamela was from Canada, but her tits are American.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Look at that brain. It's pretty obvious she's Canadian.
Hey, I'm half Canadian.
I'm sorry. That's where your retardedness comes from.
Fuck you.
Took you
That's
too
why
long
you're
to
such a
respond.
pussy when it comes to horror. Canadians have no backbone.
You're like the
Canadians
French. They like to say surrender.
Canadians
Yeah.
have no spine. That goes for all Canadians, including
Oh, we're
Beardy.
going into a graveyard. Always bodes well. Damn it!
Well.
Don't throw shit at me.
Did you
Well,
learn to dodge?
then I think you made the right call if your
Okay.
ex was that stupid to move to Canada.
Hi. So Conan decided.
Canada gave us one of the funniest blonde women. Who?
There are funny women.
He said Canada gave us one of the funniest blonde women. I'm like, who?
And my response is, there are funny women.
I don't know. I haven't laughed at you in a while.
Exactly.
What do you want, Conan? What do you want?
I'm sorry, Spaghetti, but that would explain why you're called Spaghetti if you're a Canadian.
Okay, so me being half
Canadians are no
Canadian
Mexican.
explains.
Yes, they are. We keep trying to send them back, and they keep sneaking back through.
That's because they haven't got me yet.
Ryan Reynolds is from Canada. That'll explain his SJW-ness. Which
What?
surprised
Ryan
me.
Reynolds is from Canada and isn't
Oh no,
Hugh
he's a
Jackman
major
Canadian?
SJW.
Isn't Hugh Jackman Canadian as well?
Yes, because
No.
I think Hugh Jackman actually has a sense of humor.
I thought Hugh Jackman was Australian.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, he's Australian. That's why he can shitpost.
Yeah.
Again, Shadow Wolf. Who the hell are you talking about?
I think he's talking about, fuck you, kid. He's talking about, Purity.
Wait, so are we the patient?
Maybe.
Where's the border between... we were talking about snow Mexicans. Where's the border between dream and reality? What is our life? Is it what is dreamt or that what we dreamt about? Tell me, dear Susan, what would you do if you couldn't sleep? Would you be able to take control over the dream that does not come but haunts you? Eddie.
I love this. I love this. I've had these talks before. It's a philosophy. Is reality the life you're living, or is it the dreams you have?
If it's the dreams I have, then fuck.
So our kid was strangled, so we killed our kid. We killed our family, so we're the patient.
But again, they said the patient has no family. But he has a dream where he's killed his family.
But yet the kid just said, why did you allow him, which meant it was somebody else?
Yeah, so we're Thomas Dowell. Or we're whatever, Mr. Dowell.
Doolittle.
Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah, we're Dr. Do Shit. Fuck your shit!
You jump way too easy.
I didn't jump. I just said fuck your shit. Okay, what is with the goddamn phone?
Daddy! He's here! He's back!
Punch him in the dick!
I gave you a Louisville Slugger for a reason, kid. Use it. Called right. Aim for the balls, literally.
Keep your eye on the balls, son. Keep your eye on the
Run,
balls.
kid.
It's not a It's not a horizontal swing. It's a vertical one. Go up, up, up.
This is why we teach kids golf. And then give them a baseball bat.
No, at that point, hand him a cricket bat.
No,
Ooh.
wouldn't a golf club do enough damage?
No, God no.
No, but look at the dimensions on the cricket bat. How it has a thinned out side.
Right, you turn that just right, but the problem is with how thick it is, though, at the same time, there's too much of a chance for it getting caught on the knees.
At least you've
No.
Toy...
I'll be right back.
Seward?
Yeah,
Okay.
like it. Kid wanted to pretend to be He-Man.
Wait, there's a son... Oh, yeah, that's Theodore.
3 a.m. or 12:30? Which hand
3
is
a.m.
which? I forgot.
The small is the hour.
Okay, I was right then. 3
Yep.
o'clock, so 3 a.m. probably.
Yep, it's dark outside.
Theodore is a very talented child. He's very calm and he has the character of a dreamer. The only thing that disturbs me is the shadowy shape which often appears in his drawings. It's probably a character from a comic or something. Nothing to be worried about. Okay, he's just a fan of the shadow. It's okay. And apparently he's one hell of a D&D player.
Yep.
I'm okay with this kid.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a shape instead of like a statue. I thought that was
Right.
a person.
Huh.
I do like the little cat playing the
The banjo?
Yeah, that is really cute.
Mm-hmm.
Those are gonna jump up and try to kill us, aren't they?
Probably.
Look at little Dracula zombie thing. That's adorable. Like when the kid has a better room than you do. How does that make you feel?
I got a bigger TV.
Do not. So why is there a crime scene? That means something happened there.
Yep.
Somebody knocked that over. Okay, so this is the house. So this is our house where it happened.
Yep.
So that means somebody broke the mirror. That thing is creepy as hell. Trying to get away.
Ah, what do we got here?
The light.
The light.
Go ahead, you read it.
The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it.
Replay the darkness. I know what this means.
Man. Oh, so...
A fire? That's what it sounds like. How much acid did we get?
Okay! Yes, I jumped. Fuck you guys. Okay.
Don't worry, we won't tell Reaper.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a fire at our house, along with them being killed. At least that's what it's inferring. I'm not going back in that room, by the way.
Yeah, fuck that room. Fuck that photo. Can't go upstairs.
Damn it. I'm over here. I've had a door.
Yep. Not gonna look at what that painting was. Let's see. Floral compositions. I've received your comments and further recommendations. I will plant rhododendrons as per your wish. I will have you have to drive my car in front of the greenhouse to move the seedlings. I hope you do not mind.
We've been seeing Edward's name a lot, haven't we?
Yeah, because Edward was the patient.
But yet he was also our We have to find the fuse.
Take a look at that painting that fell.
Okay.
Because there's... Nothing happens without reason. It wasn't enough to be a jump scare, but... There's the jump scare, and what do we got?
Well, you already read that. We're not
Then why
going
is
in
the
that
painting-
room because the last time we got in that room, we got killed.
Did we die?
Or at least we respawned back at the beginning area. Here.
Right. Oh, we need to turn on the light in there somehow.
Yeah, because the darkness is literally becoming the mind killer.
Yep.
Oh, I
Yeah, I
played
thought that was
PG. I
weird
know where
too.
this is going. Hi, Toast. You can join us in the call and be scared.
Yes, yes, Conan is meowing again. Oh! Hello, Templar.
Vax Theodore. Oh, he's
Theodore,
trying to spell
yeah.
his name. Aw.
The ground
poor
is
mouse.
weirdly broken. Conan, are you scared? Is that why you're in my arms now?
Sure ain't
Don't
now
worry.
Daddy who's scared. America! Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah! Coming again to see the motherfucking day! Alright, so... The fuck is with this room?
This is a lab of some sort. Not a morgue. Oh, it might be. Those who are inverted. Okay. Oh, another rubber duck.
That's a fucking duck.
Oh.
Oh! Okay, so that's correct. That one's correct. That one is not. So
we can't
that one
move
is...
any of them yet.
Oh, really?
What will allow us to move them? Curiouser and curiouser.
Well, at least now we know what it needs to be.
We just need to find the item to let us do it.
Right? Probably need a wrench or something.
You dropping by about to sleep? Alright, man.
Okay.
I'm so proud of the
Let's
entire
do this.
chat room going, America!
Right. Disturbing effects of new treatment method. The treatment method for severe psychological disorders by Dr. Stephen Doolittle is based on applying strong visual stimuli to the patient. It is aimed at putting the patient in a hypnotic trance. It's supposed to be trance, during which he stands face to face with his fears and deepest thoughts. The results of the treatment, however, are far from expectations. So far, following therapeutic sessions with the doctor's films, patients have plunged into apathy, depression, or experienced epilepsy attacks, continuing a long time after the appointment. The main association of psychologists is watching Dr. Stephen Doolittle with anxiety. They plan to meet with the author of this controversial research.
So it turns people into trance. Good to know.
Yep. So that explains half of the snowflakes now. Dear Stephen, my wife is very well as usual. Let's move to the essence of the case. You should remember that we have a similar case in the past. It was a case that you took active part in. We were overworked, you might have forgotten. I think that you should, with the use of suggestion, help your patient to finish the dream. Hypnosis can be too invasive. Try to ask him about his past. Accepting traumatic events he's experienced could be the starting point of merging his different selves. Looking forward to your next letter. Greetings, Abraham.
You're not actually supposed to use suggestion if I remember properly. As a psychiatrist, you're not supposed to.
Well, and that's what ended up getting this guy's family killed.
I'm gonna guess you're right on that one. Especially
Yeah,
because
you
he would
gotta
lose his license for doing suggestion, especially if it was caught.
I feel
Even
like an
back
ass
in
right now.
this time, I don't think you were allowed to legally do that.
Well, even then, at the same time, with the way... I'm guessing that's Edward. With the way
So,
things...
what did I come back to?
I screamed like a bitch.
You missed that, and we're kind of figuring out that we're the doctor and we might have gotten our family killed and lost our license because we did suggestion, which you know psychologists and psychiatrists are not allowed to do.
Random dinosaur?
Kids used to play down here, it looks like.
Therapists are the ones that use hypnosis. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, a
But-
spider. Hey, Shadow,
Fuck you.
look.
No.
Come on, it's just an itty bitty one.
It's gonna
Um,
fucking like jump at you or something.
No, you can't interact with it.
I feel like an ass because I think I just scared the shit out of a bunch of kids.
What did you
Oh,
do?
that's perfect.
I saw flashlights in the woods,
Oh no.
so I grabbed the lever action, and I went down into the wood line, and they're down by the river, and I just come out the river. I'm like, who the fuck is it? He's like, Mr. Vincent, it's Eric. I'm like, the fuck are you doing? He's like, skinny dipping. I'm like, well, I ain't got no problem, but you could at least call. He's like, we came by earlier, you weren't home, we left a note in your mailbox.
Oh. At least they left a note.
Yeah, I didn't check the mailbox though.
Oh, they should have left it on the door.
And they were skinny dipping, and I looked, there's one girl on the freaking, on the
Oh,
rocks about
no,
to jump.
Poor girl.
And I'm like, and it's dark. I'm like, because I don't use a flashlight because I'm not trying to give away my position. I'm like,
Right.
who's the big-titted one? And she's just like, it's Janessa.
Don't hit on the underage girls.
And I'm like, Janessa as in Pastor Erickson's daughter? Yep. Y'all have a good night.
Do not rat the poor girl out.
I'm not.
Hey, pastor's daughters, they... Mm-hmm.
I know all about it.
Yep.
Oh.
No said. No
Well, I mean,
said.
we didn't have our pastor growing up didn't have a daughter. He had a son. And that was, I think I was like 8 years old at the time. His son was in high school. And his son actually got, two gay guys, let me just say this, two gay guys fucking in the baptism pool on Sunday during the sermon.
I'm sorry. What? Now, okay. Was he was he fucking the gay guys in the baptism pool, or?
The preacher's son and his lover,
Oh.
while his dad was giving the sermon.
Oh. Oh, now you
No,
can turn
it
those handles.
Yep, I'm just
The thing is, if you know anything about how our church is set up, you have the pulpit, and then you have a window up elevated, and behind that, on the second floor, opens up and you can see the baptism pool. But the shutters to the baptism pool was automated. There was a
Nope,
post
you got it wrong.
Oh, I got it backwards.
No, the top one. Actually, wait. Should be.
Oh, wait, no, I might have gotten it wrong.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yep.
Dyslexia works again.
So, yeah. So literally when the preacher was getting ready for the baptism, he clicked the switch. The shutter doors opened and all you saw was his son grabbing onto the ledge while another man was behind him.
Well,
While his lover was behind him.
well.
So needless to say that the baptism didn't happen that day because sanitation needed to take place.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And my dad just sitting there, he's like, are people really that surprised? I mean, this guy is like the biggest flamer in the town.
True, but the fact that they were fucking in the baptism pool, that's a little bit much. I mean, there's only...
This is back in, this is like in this was like in 1989.
Established that Eddie
Oh, shit.
suffers from a very mild split personality disorder. The other personality hasn't shown yet, and hasn't taken him under control. There are only problems with memory and mild tics. I have to think about the kind of therapy I will apply.
I'm gonna say right now that we're the other personality.
Either that or we are the doctor, honestly. You got to be very, very careful when handling new developing personalities like that.
Someone took psychology, didn't he?
Nope.
Right. Moving on.
What? God, I hope my
What the fuck are the handles?
crap. I hope my brother's kids don't turn out like that. Considering he's also a pastor.
Just tell me
Here's the
don't-
thing. Here's the thing about what the hell?
It's mommy. It's the Theodore. It's
Here's
daddy.
the thing about why a lot of like the preachers' kids end up that way is because the pastors and stuff like that, they try to keep an iron grasp on the kids.
Oh.
That tends to be the issue.
I was right before. We aren't the doctor. We are
Yeah,
both. We're the doctor and Eddie.
That's what I was saying. We're the other personality. The other personality thinks it's a doctor helping.
Yeah, and that's why Eddie keeps having the dreams about having a wife and child, but he doesn't says he doesn't have them. Okay, what the fuck?
At least they have very lovely smiles and makeup.
The one on the left looks like a thug. Yo, yo, boy.
So Panda, Reaper, and who's the little one?
No,
Or could
the
that
little
be
one. The little one would be
three
Reaper. It would be
personalities?
Panda because he's so short.
So Shadow and you, and then Panda. Did we just
It works.
use a fuck ton?
Yeah, because it started lagging on me too.
Yeah, hold on. I don't know what's going on.
Panda is addicted to Red
Okay, it
Dead
should be that.
Redemption 2. She has somebody in the chat. Where is Panda? Yeah, he's addicted to Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
not
yeah.
missing him for a while.
It was so sad. I lost my figurines. Please find them for me.
Okay.
How about you fuck yourself?
Kid, don't lose your fucking figurines.
So why are we in a morgue now?
What the hell are you talking
These are
about?
the figurines?
All for quality. My hammock now looks even more like a girl's private parts. What?
I'm guessing
I need
he was laying in a hammock or something and like fell through and now it's got the hole?
See, you guys are gonna think this too much, and I'm just gonna let it happen.
I need to stop looking at chats.
Yeah, you've learned that.
Because like the whole time we're talking when you were away, I was having to interrupt Shadow because I'd see something in chat. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, they kept causing him to completely just
I was
blank
right,
out,
they're
interrupt him,
toys.
and we go,
Hey, Shadow, you
Huh.
like toys, don't you?
no. What the fuck?
That's the thug, the ghetto.
Hello, yo-yo homie dude.
So you gotta find what, all three of them?
I'm guessing.
Does he have guns for fingers? Bullets for fingers?
He's got a, I don't know.
That's a weird ass toy. This was the developer's first time modeling a figure. It's got nails in its eyes. Is it trying to be Blade from Puppet Master?
I don't know.
If that thing
Well,
starts
we've-
walking, I'm gonna run.
Okay.
Again, from my perspective, why would you even go anywhere near this kind of scenario without a handgun?
Because it's all
Or
in your
picking
head
up the
right now.
hammers that are like,
It's
you know,
all
the
in your
hammers that are
head
laying
right
about.
now.
And my head has guns.
I'm about to say, if it was reality,
Your
there would be a
your
gun
head-
on my
your
hip.
Your head is different.
Yes,
But
my
I-
head is very different.
What do you see? It looks like two
dick.
people kissing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I see the same thing. That or kidneys.
Oh, I see a dick, then I see a pair of lungs, and thinking monkeys.
You have issues.
I very much do. My brain interprets things in very weird manners.
But again, if this is in my head,
The sun
Then
doesn't
to
like
make
the
it-
bird?
to make it a reality, it looks like that Aztec theme shit. How they used to have that bird. You remember what I'm talking
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the bird. And yeah. Might be.
about? But Again, if this is in my head knows if it wants to make it reality or make me think this is real, there's a gun on my hip. 'Cause there's always a gun on my fucking hip.
But that's if you're...
That's if I'm what?
Thinking logically. Sorry, I was yawning.
The minute I realize there's no gun on my hip and I'm not in my house, I realize this is not real.
Yeah, but see, that's my problem is I don't own a gun.
I do.
I own too.
Even when I'm in my house, I have my gun on my hip because I never know when I'm going somewhere. Do I sleep with a gun in my bed? No, it's right there on my nightstand.
Please don't. This is why I don't like elevators, because this thing shakes. It freaks me out.
I was hearing some shit. This game's already got me on edge. All of a sudden I start hearing things behind me. It's people upstairs. I'm like, the fuck is that? What's... Is the elevator just like fucking itself or something?
Yes.
The cable is just about to snap and it's about to crash.
Well, the way it was shaking, it felt like
Shadow Wolf Prime says elevators are your friends, Purity.
No, they're not. Should've saw what happened last time I went to New York.
Yeah, fuck a Boy Scout. I'm a little bit more prepared than them.
Dear Stephen, analyzing your previous letters and observations, I believe the problem is connected with... Please give it some more thought. I am worried about you and your family. When I came back from... I will visit I will visit you and we will talk. Abraham, P.S. Send your wife and child someplace. Make sure that they are safe. Yep.
So, Steven's the actual
But that's what we're trying to figure out. Because this could be elaborate.
I mean, not Steven, Abraham. Abraham's like another doctor who's your friend.
Maybe.
Patient
and then
Eddie, 41. Day. Having acquainted with the traumatic Eddie's past life, violence in the family, and pathology, I've decided that I will use a less invasive method of treatment. We can handle without hypnosis. The confrontation with the past and dreams, connected with some mild anxiolytics, should be enough. I think that finishing the dream, so killing the wife and child, can join his split selves. All we need to do is wait and observe.
That's not a good idea.
No, it's not. And
that's a bad idea.
Hang on. You want to combine the normal individual, Eddie, with the homicidal maniac who's killing the wife and kid.
Yep.
You don't want to make those two one. You want to try to eliminate the homicidal.
Which is very very difficult to get rid of a personality and a split personality disorder, because if you fuck with it, and this is from limited knowledge of psychology from when I did study it in school, to do something like that means you're basically going to cause more trauma to the brain, because it can't cope with without the other one and trying to force.
It's two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because isn't it mostly split personality disorders because of something traumatic that happened? So even if you try to make them face that, they're just only going to get another split personality, because the brain will not handle it no matter how much you point it toward what happened.
It's the same concept with the yin and yang theory. There cannot be any absolutes.
Mm-hmm.
Everything has to have a contradiction or a balance. If you try to, and a lot of times, like for example, I remember reading about one case when I was in college, where a split personality took hold when you had somebody actually trying to deny. What were they? They were trying to train themselves to deny all baser instincts.
Mm-hmm.
And what you ended up happening is a split personality. God, I try to remember what the case study was.
As the investigation has shown, the police have established that the brutal murder of the family of the famous doctor of psychology was caused by the local gardener, Edward S.
So he was our gardener.
They aren't the same person.
I don't know.
Now this could very possibly be, there's a chance that if this is in our character's brain, that our brain is trying to understand what happened and what we did, by
Yeah, that is
making a
true.
hole.
That is true.
Yeah, the human
hole
brain
in
is
the
actually
sword.
terrifying in what it can do. Huh. It looks like a little crab monster.
It was like, I don't know, for some reason it looked like...
Like,
It looks almost like a forest.
it's interesting what our brains are reading this as. Each one of us are reading them very different.
It honestly looked like, for some reason to me, it reminded me of a sunrise coming over a mountain.
I think of like right in the middle where the white is, it makes me think of a little crab monster.
And when I first looked at it, I mean, it kind of looks like upside down praying hands for a second.
So because of what you guys were just talking about.
Yeesh.
See, now you're doing the yeesh thing. Yay. We're rubbing off on you.
You see a way.
Hey, there's another toy.
Yeah, now we need to find that tiny fucker.
Yep.
Your wife was lonely and she made a dildo for herself.
Stop that. What is it? St. Jonah Hospital. Because they probably couldn't use like Hopkins and stuff like that.
And there's an actual St. John's Hospital here.
Next time you walk by, go, I know a game that's based in this place. Oh. Keep wondering when we're going to be going into that one area with the body. Oh, hey, look, the bathroom. Nothing dramatic ever happened in the first one. So this is more on Modern
Just
Times
here,
if it
Joe.
has one of those.
Does the dildo vibrate?
It was the hand machine. That didn't help, did it?
Nope.
Nope.
Timing was a motherfucker on that one.
Does anyone need to use the bathroom?
When you open the door, it sounded,
yeah.
that clack sounded like the fucking toilet seat falling forward.
That's what it was.
I was expecting something to happen
So-
when I close the door, honestly. We're gonna have to run and hide in here, aren't we? That's gonna piss me off if we do. You know what?
Oh, you
I
can
still
open the
expect
toilet.
something to happen.
Wait a second. Look back at the toilet. Why did
Somebody
you shove
told
all
me
the
we should-
toilet bowls down there?
Because it wouldn't flush? Oh, it's something a kid would do. Think about it.
Dougie, go down the hole.
Are you supposed to flush it to let it flood?
Is that
I
what you-
guess.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
We just saw
Not
the
a
invisible
damn
man.
person
We
was
just saw
scared.
we just saw the invisible man flash us.
Oh, dirty. Interesting. I kind of like the design of this one. What, honey? Hi. I don't know if you guys can hear
See-
Tara meowing.
Yep.
Being a baby.
It's weird. This cat's up on my table now, and he's watching the computer. It's watching the computer screen.
Pet it.
Okay.
You.
Dude, if you're gonna fart, walk outside.
Why are all the chairs moved now?
That's like a circle, like what they
It
do
looks
in
like
a
a group
meeting.
therapy. Looks like a group therapy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're not going back upstairs now.
You shall not pass.
I'm sorry. Did we go into The Shining?
Crimson Tide.
That was too obvious.
Yeah.
Whee! This would fuck with your head in V. This is gonna fuck with our heads in VR. Whee!
Hello, bird.
Whee! Was that a body? Yep.
That was another body.
Is it Scooby-Doo now? Oh my god, this,
Scooby-Doo.
this might be a part I can't take in VR because this might actually make me legitimately throw up.
Circle jerk.
Well, that's a lot of blood.
So I bet you I'm right. This is our brain trying to cope with what happened. Or whatever we did.
Yep.
No, this is
I would
reality.
not be able to handle this in VR. I'm not going to be able to handle that part, I can tell you right now. Oh, good. The fucking bird thing again. Those are some really damn good lights if they bright up, if they're bright, that bright.
Thank you, honey. But why?
Because the kid wanted toys? What?
I think we're getting another loading screen.
Nope. She's in there.
No. Oh, flashlight.
Lantern.
Nope, headlight.
Hmm.
And the straps so that way you can sit over top of the head.
I don't want to go in there. Wait, weren't we just
Night.
here a while ago?
Night, dead man.
Good night, dead man.
Night, Deadman.
See, these are the kind of things I like.
Sometimes I suffer terribly, because I have to restrain myself. When I see you preparing dinner, holding a beautiful knife in your hand, I imagine us, together with cold steel in your bowels. I look at your beautiful eyes, glazed with tears, and your life slowly fades. I dream of giving you a last kiss on your fading lips, Eddie. Okay, he was kind of fucking mental.
Can you grab the scissors?
I really wish I could, but no. You would think this gave us a weapon, but no.
Of course
A
not.
shovel? I'd be taking like scissors, the shovel.
I would take... Oh, we can take the duct tape.
Are you gonna kidnap
Interesting.
somebody?
That's what I'm thinking.
I think so.
Who wants to be kidnapped?
He does! That was perfect time! Oh, now I'm gonna go piss myself.
Damn it, game. You knew my joke.
I'll be right back.
You alright?
I gotta piss.
Because it didn't scare the piss out of him. A cloaked man
Somebody.
with a shovel and notes?
That might be Eddie.
So Eddie buried a bunch of notes.
And he buried information.
That'll work. I'm gonna... Why can't we take those? Those should work. Alright, I thought maybe we could take the shovels after the thing we saw. Cat's
No,
just
there's gonna
looking
be a
at me. Like,
There's gonna be a shovel at the location. I think you backtracked.
well, we had to. Train drive the light away.
No, the lights drive away the darkness. Go back and look at that picture.
To find a way to turn it on so it goes the other side, I guess? Is there anything over here we can use?
Hand comes up and grabs you.
Or another rubber ducky. Why do we keep collecting rubber duckies?
Your son's toys.
It's not that easy to hotwire a car. I don't know this from experience or anything.
Some of the older ones aren't that bad.
Oh yeah, I know. I've had to hotwire an older car. Well, I helped on the hotwiring. And it was completely legal before anyone says it wasn't to steal it or anything.
So I come back to you hotwiring something?
Yeah,
I
I
refrain
helped,
from- I refrain
my uncle hotwire a
I
car
plead the
once.
fifth. I plead the fifth on
Huh.
my case.
Well, my
Yeah,
mom taught me how to do it because she used to be a cop.
Dead boy
buried in garden.
Oof.
As a result of an ongoing investigation, the police have found the body of Theodore Dewell,
Doolittle.
Doolittle.
the son of well-known psychologist, was murdered and buried in the greenhouse on the premises by Gardener Edward S.
I still say we're some point.
Maybe there wasn't a gardener.
You son of a bitch! I knew that's what you were gonna do.
Come for me, please. Mama's lying here. She is so cold.
Nice line reading, kid. You got that line wrong though.
Again.
Should we leave it here or should we keep going?
Let's keep going.
I can only go for a little longer because I gotta get up at like 5.
I about to say, I mean,
This is a good spot to end.
again, if we're gonna play this again in VR,
Just leave this as a taste.
yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely a good game. I'm really glad I picked it up. It's on sale right now on Steam during the Halloween sale. I really liked it. I am really looking forward to seeing the rest of that, and God knows I'm not doing that one part in VR. I know my limits because of the
you'll get Toku to
concussion.
play it.
There are quite a few of them.
You get Toku to play it.
Oh.
Oh, he is going to freak. Let's do it.
Alright.
Oh, Shadow, you're a little too far to come play it.
No, I've just got a cat on me. Alright.
Good
Lupin,
night,
you are
everyone. Thanks
heavy.
for joining us for the Halloween stream, and I'll see you guys whenever I get everything unpacked at the new place and all that. So, bye, everyone.
Bye,
Later.
guys.